Learning to align your subconscious mind with the idea of prosperity and wealth is essential to ensuring that you never live with less than you truly need. If you are struggling financially, it is likely that you have failed to convince your subconscious mind that money will always be available to you in abundance. There are people who work only a few hours a day and still earn significant amounts of money without putting in excessive effort. On the other hand, most people work hard and receive a salary that is often not commensurate with the effort put in. It is not necessary to believe that the only way to achieve wealth and success is through hard work and incessant sweat. The wonders of the subconscious mind are directly related to prosperity and wealth, but this requires more than simply affirming that you are a millionaire. It is necessary to create a clear mental image of prosperity and abundance. Many people are unhappy because they are unaware of the invisible support that the subconscious mind can provide. A person with a scarcity mindset will always face financial difficulties, while someone with a prosperity and abundance mindset will achieve what they desire. Understand that it is not normal to live in poverty. Poverty is not a subconscious pattern. We can all live without anguish, being prosperous and having what we need, plus a little more. Remember that your words have extraordinary power, the power to eliminate negative thoughts and replace them with positive ideas that are appropriate for the rich life you want to achieve. So, what can you do to change this situation and transform your life? Start by repeating to yourself 3 or 4 times a day, for about 5 minutes, the words wealth and success. These words have incredible power as they represent a powerful impulse from your subconscious. Focus your mind on this inner force so that the conditions and circumstances that correspond to your quality and nature manifest in your life. Declare with conviction that you will be prosperous and successful, as this will activate the effective powers within you. Understand the true powers that exist within you, and there will be no mental discord when you mention success and wealth. You must have realized by now that consciousness is the only reality and that you create your reality through your imagination. By understanding the redemptive power of your imagination, you will have the key to solving all your problems, because every phase of your life is created by the exercise of imagination. Imagination is the fundamental path to progress and the realization of your dreams. It represents both the beginning and the end of the entire creative process. In reality, what we believe to be the physical and tangible world is, in fact, a relative world. It is not surprising that experience shows us that this seemingly solid reality is, in fact, the result of our expectations and conclusions. Our perceptions not only determine what we see, but also influence what we do, for they control both our conscious and subconscious movements. More than a century ago, Emerson expressed this truth in the following words: "As the world is plastic and fluid in the hands of God, so it will always be. With the attributes we attribute to it, such as ignorance and sin, the world may seem rigid, but it adapts to what we believe. As human beings discover something divine within themselves, they begin to perceive the world as the hand of God molding the firmament in the image and likeness of their desires and beliefs. The conception of a wish fulfilled is like a high tide that carries us beyond the limits of the senses, where we often remain stagnant. This tide then lifts the mind and makes it a fulfilled prophecy. If you can keep your imagination controlled and your attention focused, transforming it into a concrete possibility, you can be sure that whatever you visualize will become reality. Maintaining a belief in prosperity ensures that the idea of wealth will remain within you. The belief in wealth, when firmly established in your mind, generates wealth. Your subconscious mind works like a financial institution, believing in everything you deposit into it, whether positive or negative. Therefore, it is your responsibility to choose between wealth and poverty. Many people, after weeks or months of repeating affirmations such as, "I am constantly rich," or "I am prosperous," do not see any change in their lives. The key to understanding this is the sincerity and conviction behind these affirmations. If, when affirming that you are prosperous, you feel that you are lying to yourself, the desired transformation may not occur. Authenticity of belief is fundamental to manifesting the changes you desire in your life. The conscious mind can often reject affirmations, leading to results that are the opposite of what is expected. This happens because the subconscious mind tends to accept any dominant idea, whether true or false. To obtain the best results, It is essential that affirmations are made clearly and specifically, without generating discrepancies or mental conflicts. When you affirm your prosperity and success, do so with absolute certainty that it will happen. The subconscious mind only accepts what is perceived as true and presented with firm certainty, rejecting vague or imprecise statements. To avoid mental conflicts and overcome difficulties, it is important to follow a consistent process, repeating positive affirmations frequently, especially before falling asleep. For example, repeating the affirmation daily, "With each passing day, money becomes more abundant in my life," will not generate conflicts because it does not contradict the idea of scarcity that may be engraved in your subconscious. This practice creates conditioning and positive interaction between the conscious mind and the subconscious, leading to favorable results. Fearing the future and feeling trapped in a situation with no way out is like writing a bad check, attracting negative conditions that can drown a person in problems. The subconscious mind picks up on fears and negative statements, treating them as its needs and acting on those patterns, resulting in obstacles, disappointments, limitations, and difficulties. The subconscious mind amplifies and multiplies whatever is deposited into it, producing effects similar to compound interest. Those who cultivate a sense of wealth will attract more wealth, while those who cling to a sense of poverty will attract more poverty. Therefore, it is essential that every morning upon waking, you deposit thoughts of prosperity, success, wealth, and peace into your subconscious. Rejoice in these affirmations and keep your mind occupied with them as much as possible. These constructive thoughts will take root in the subconscious and result in abundance and prosperity. With great gratitude and enthusiasm, I share with you teachings drawn from the works of Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy. Before we continue, I ask that you subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive notifications of new videos, like, comment, and share with your friends. Remember that everything you seek is already within you. Take ownership of it and claim it. What you do not claim as true about yourself cannot be realized. The promise is that to those who have, more will be given, and to those who have not, even the little they have will be taken away. Hold in your imagination all that is lovely, of good report and necessary to make your life meaningful and full. You must begin to act as if you are already the person you want to become and already have what you desire. If you have tried this method before and have not had success, it may be that fear or distrust have neutralized the results of your affirmations. When you plant a seed, you should not constantly dig it up and prevent it from growing. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," replace it with a constructive statement such as, "How can I do this?" or "How can I do even more?" The subconscious mind is incredibly powerful and contains a vast reservoir of ideas ready to manifest in your life in the form of abundant wealth. This process happens continuously, regardless of market fluctuations or currency devaluation. True prosperity is not tied to titles, material possessions, or money in the bank, although these are important and useful symbols. What really matters is being able to convince your subconscious that prosperity is a natural part of your life. When you can do this, prosperity will inevitably follow you, regardless of external circumstances. Many people claim that they are always struggling to make ends meet and are constantly struggling. These people often criticize and envy successful friends, attributing their success to dishonesty or illicit practices. The main reason for this criticism and condemnation is envy, which in turn becomes an obstacle to one's own prosperity. Criticizing and condemning those who have more money or are more prosperous is a quick and easy way to drive wealth out of your life. Envy is a destructive emotion that often becomes a common emotional barrier to financial success. When you feel envy, sincerely affirm your desire for the person who is prospering to continue to achieve even greater success and wealth. This will help to neutralize the negative thoughts that are rooted in your mind and attract a greater flow of abundance towards you, according to the laws of your own subconscious. Don't worry if someone is dishonestly accumulating wealth. It's important to understand that this person may have used the law of the subconscious in a negative way, and the same law will eventually take care of correcting this situation. Throughout history, humanity has relentlessly sought the secrets of the universe, the keys to unlocking the doors of knowledge and paving the way for instant success. By living in the present, we can tap into our inherent power and creativity, allowing us to manifest our desires with ease and grace. Often, our obsession with destiny arises from a deep-seated belief that success and happiness are conditioned on the achievement of specific goals. However, this mindset can be limiting and discouraging, as it places our sense of worth and fulfillment outside of ourselves. By shifting our focus to the journey, we recognize that our worth lies within and that we are the architects of our own reality. To access the power of manifestation, it is essential to embody the feeling that our desire has already been fulfilled. This is not just about active imagination, but rather a profound transformation in our perception and understanding of reality. When we tune into this state, we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe, creating a magnetic force that draws our desires to us. Understand that all of creation is within you, and your destiny is to become increasingly aware of these infinite wonders, experiencing the grand parts of the whole. If creation is accomplished and all events are simultaneously occurring now, the question that naturally arises is what determines the perception of time and the events that you will encounter. The answer is your concept of yourself. Your concepts determine the paths that your attention will follow. Here is a test to illustrate this fact. Assume the feeling of your desire fulfilled and observe where your attention will turn. You will notice that, as long as you remain faithful to your conception, your attention will be constantly drawn to images related to that idea. For example, if you imagine that you own a wonderful business, you will notice every detail of that business in your imagination, and your attention will focus on events related to that conception, one after the other. As we tune into the feeling of our desires fulfilled, we create a powerful current of energy that propels us toward our dreams with grace, ease, and in divine timing. To fully embrace the mystical art of manifestation, we must first recognize the power that resides within each of us. This power is not exclusive to a select few. In fact, it is available to all of us. We are all unique expressions of the same divine energy, and by recognizing our intrinsic worth and embracing our creative potential, we can access a limitless reservoir of potential and begin to manifest our desires with ease and effortlessness. During our journey of self-discovery, it is essential to learn to trust the wisdom of the universe, surrendering to the flow of life and releasing attachment to specific outcomes. In doing so, we create space for the universe to work its magic in our lives. When we live in a state of trust and surrender, we become active participants in the dance of creation, co-creating our reality in partnership with the divine. The ancient wisdom of mystics and philosophers, as well as modern understanding of the laws of the universe, converge to reveal the compelling truth that the journey is as important as the destination. It is crucial to remember that while we must strive to achieve our desires, we must also embrace the process of letting go and surrendering. In this way, we become more receptive to divine guidance and allow the universe to work in our favor. Always keep in mind that the results may not exactly match our expectations, but they will manifest in the way that is best for our highest good. In short, the mystical art of manifestation is a journey of self-discovery, trust, and surrender, where we learn to align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe and co-create our reality in harmony. Reflect on the most relevant points addressed here and decide to enrich yourself in the most effective way, seeking the infallible help of your subconscious mind. Trying to accumulate wealth through excessive effort may even make you the richest in a region, but it is not necessary to enslave yourself to effort. True wealth is a subconscious conviction. Feed the idea of prosperity in your imagination. The misfortune of most people lies in the lack of knowledge about the invisible support that supports them. Your conscious and subconscious minds must be in harmony. Envy and distrust are obstacles that block the flow of wealth. Celebrate the prosperity of others, and you will be able to achieve whatever you desire, if you know how to create a model for it in your own thoughts. There is no dream that cannot become reality if you learn to use the creative force that flows through you. Everything you need is within you, and your ability to manifest your desires with your thoughts is limitless. You have infinite riches within your reach. Just open your mental eyes and contemplate the infinite treasure house that exists within you. Remember, no matter if your thoughts are positive or negative, the universe will always reflect what you transmit. I hope you leave here with a positive mindset, knowing that the universe is always saying yes to you. God is moving the world and everything around you so that you can live an abundant life. If you believe and accept this in your life, say in the comments, "I believe, I have a millionaire mind." Subscribe to receive new videos and continue attracting all the luck and prosperity in the world. A big hug.